Hey guys, I found this video on YouTube. I thought I'd make a little bit of a commentary about it. You know, it's not, I should say it's a learning curve. Everything with horses, it's going to be a learning curve. I have had the same experience happen to me. I didn't know what was going on necessarily. I was just as confused as this poor rider is on why my mare was acting up. And it was upon further discovery of my mare that I realized that her back and her pelvis was out. That's the reason she was pitching a fit. I do not blame the horse for pitching a fit. I mean, seriously, if someone was constantly, on my back and hip were out, I'd be a little peeved as well. So, hopefully this can kind of let you know what's going on, kind of what I see going on here. Again, the horse and the rider did a really great job for what she knows. And she handled the situation the best way she could. So I applaud that. If we're going to be better horsemen, we all need to be able to take constructive criticism well. So props to you guys. I'm sorry that this happened. It was a rough landing, but I'm glad it was at least a little bit padded with the grass. So hope you guys are okay and that your horse gets to feeling better. So here's the video. The horse, and actually when she's walking, you probably can't really tell too well, but the horse, as she's bringing this hind foot forward, she's almost dropping it right about here. But she has a lot more movement on the right side of her hip. It's uneven. She'll drop real low on her right side, and then she'll drop a little bit on her left, but it's uneven. It's almost like her pelvis is twisted to the right. And she's got a couple other things going on too, and I'm not quite sure what all they are, but she's definitely hurting, guys. So, horse is throwing a fit, and you can see how she's dropping her hind legs. Drop, 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 and she's, ow, ow, ow. I want to, get off, Mom. Get off, Mom. I hurt. Get off. You can see she's holding her tail real hard to the left side as well, and that can happen too when a horse's pelvis is twisted like that. She says, nope, get off. I'm trying to tell you, I hurt. Get off, Mom. Get off me. I hurt. And she's really being persistent about it too. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna head back to the barn. Here you can tell she's kind of trying to limp a little bit there. So when you have a horse that's being that adamant, you should be listening to him. It's our job to take care of him and to do. And she's trying to get her to go forward, because get a horse that says no, I don't want to go forward. You have to be the boss and say nope, we're moving forward. And it's really hard to tell when they're in pain sometimes. And you can see how she's kind of moving, how her hip right through here is a little bit real tight muscled. I'll try and get as much of that on video as I can here. But she's really, pushing her hip to the left. She says, get off. I'm telling you, I hurt. She's doing the rider's doing the best she can, saying, hey, we got to keep walking, we got to keep moving. But the horse isn't really being heard. I'm sorry, guys, I'm still kind of sick, so I'm still coughing. And here she goes again, really pushing that left hip, out, because it's easier to travel, but her pelvis is twisted. She hurts. You got to do something, to get rid of the pain. It's causing it to be worse. And at the same time, the rider's like, I got to keep you going forward, because I can't let you tell me no. So you have a conflict going on there, and unfortunately, this is what it turns out looking like. And it can be quite dangerous. And mare's being actually surprisingly polite about it all. The rider is being as polite as she can. See, she's constantly, hey, it's okay, calm down. You're all right. But they're both kind of missing the point together. But part of being a good horseman is to learn. The horse really gets a little bit more antsy. But really makes it tricky. And here's this video goes on here. This video is about 4 minutes long, so I can't really time everything out exactly like I want it to, but I think here she slips. Yep, right there she slips. And she limps a little bit. And she says, nope, I've had it. Get off me now. So, what else can you do, guys? I mean, seriously. Although when a horse does buck, I'm going to pause the video right here. When a horse does buck, sometimes they can help kind of right their pelvis a little bit as well by doing it. So sometimes it helps to get them to buck. Sometimes it makes the problem worse. So use your discretion. But pay attention and ease your horse. Now, as she's walking, you can kind of tell how the horse's pelvis is twisted. And you can kind of see her sacrum and everything else and how she's walking. I mean, even her tail at the dock right there is off. But again, the rider did a good job. Let's see here. See if I can pause that. Oh, wrong spot here. But there, you can kind of tell just how much she is twisted. That makes it really, really tough. Looks like maybe even the left side of her pelvis might be a little bit shifted forward as well. That's how that twist there keeps going. But yeah, pay attention to your animals. When they get that persistent about stuff, it's because there's something wrong. And at least from my experience, it's not been because they're being bad behaved as much as it is they hurt. So hopefully that will help and make sense. And be safe riding, guys, and check your horses. All right, bye.